What's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be doing an extreme chase challenge with 3-liter sodas and soda can Funko Pops. Let's see if we can pull some chases. What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a chase challenge, extreme, with 3 liters and soda can Funko Pops. So we're going to start with some new Oogie Boogies. We have got 3 of these bad boys that we are going to crack open and see if we can find some chases. Now, the easiest way to open up these 3 liters is to find the perforations that they have. You can see it there. It makes it very easy, probably the easiest to get that plastic seal off and be able to get into the 3-liter. Then we're going to push in on these tabs here to pop open the bottom. We're going to actually cut open the pog and see if we found a chase. Let's go ahead and we'll put Oogie Boogie here on display while we're cutting that chase open. Look how awesome that thing is. No way, let's go! First pull, we found a chase Oogie Boogie. No way, this I believe is the 5th Oogie Boogie chase. This is a 1 in 2,500 chase Oogie Boogie right here. Look at that pog. Now the chase pog is black, the common is white on the border around him. What an awesome pull right off the rip. That's how we like to start it here at Poppin' Pops. So we're gonna go ahead and leave our chase Oogie spinning there. Now the chase for this particular 3-liter is glow. On to Oogie Boogie number 2. Moment of truth, guys. Now you can see that they're just so similar. The only difference is the glow when it comes to these common and chase Oogies. So you really kind of have to check the pog unless you're going to shine every single one of them with a bright halogen light to see if they glow, which we're just not going to do. It's easier to cut open the pog pag. We're just not going to do. It's easier to just cut open the pog and see what you got. All right, so we have a common Oogie Boogie this time. Common Oogie Boogie. Now this is a 1 in 12,500, and as you can see, the commons, unlike the chase is black pog, common is white. I'm going to be taking a trip to North Carolina, and instead of selling the majority of the lot that I have right now, I'm going to be shelling it all out in one company that buys Funko in hopes that I can get some really good store credit and maybe find some awesome chases so that I have a little more of a desirable stock to have on our Whatnot and our Facebook Marketplace. Oogie Boogie number 3. Alright guys, let's see. Can we pull one more Oogie Boogie chase? Oh, and it's another common, 1 of 12,500. Another common Oogie Boogie. So we'll go ahead and pack this guy up, and we will move on to our other set of 3-liter pops, and that is our Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy. This is the I Am Groot Marvel Series 3-liter Funko sodas. All right, now with the Groot, it's a lot easier to tell whether you have a common or a chase, because the chase is translucent, meaning it's almost like clear. So we don't necessarily have to open up the Pog if we find a chase or a common. All right, guys, so we have a common Groot. Common Groot. So I've went ahead and pulled out our common Groot. As a matter of fact, let's go ahead and we'll move. I'm just going to move our Chase Oogie to the side. There's our common Groot. Now the really cool thing about the Chase, you really don't even have to cut the Pogs open with these guys. You can keep the Pogs intact because the Chase, like I said, is translucent. Get a look at that. And the difference, this Groot is smiling, this one is grumpy faced, and this is translucent. Now, in a second, I'm going to show you guys exactly what translucent means. I'm going to cut the light and we'll get a really good look at this guy. Look how crazy that shine is on this translucent Groot with the black light. This thing just hits so hard with the black light. It is so awesome. It just glows really well. This has got to be one of my favorite blacklight chases, the translucent Groot. It just looks totally awesome. With the light, without. How cool is that? That thing is just too cool. We're going to go ahead and pack this one away. And hopefully within these next 2-3 liters that we open up, we can find another chase. All right, guys. On to the next. Groot number 2. Oh, we got a common. Another common Groot. Womp womp. And since we know he's common, we're going to go ahead and leave that Pog intact. All right, guys, last 3 liter. Oh, no love for the Groots. All commons. But that's okay. I'm pretty sure the commons for these Groots, I think they go for somewhere like 25, 26 bucks a piece. So, not bad. We'll still make money off every single one of these. Now, the Chase Oogie Boogies, if I'm not mistaken, the last time I checked, those are at around 60 bucks a piece. So we have found 5 of them total. I'm going to be getting rid of 4. So that's like 220 bucks right there, just off of those 4 that we're getting rid of. And of course, I will keep 1 for my own personal collection. So already 1 chase in. Let's go ahead and set him here. On to the sodas. Now, today we have Dr. Alan Grant from Jurassic Park. It is a Chance at Chase, and it is a 12,000 piece soda. We have not 1, but 3. And we have Roy Kent from Ted Lasso. Now this one is a little higher of a piece number. This is a 15,000. So we've got 12,000 for the Dr. Alan Grants and 15,000 for the Roy Kent from Ted Lasso. And we have 2 of these. So we're going to go ahead and crack some of these bad boys open and see if we can find a chase. Starting with Dr. Alan Grant. All right, we have a common Dr. Alan Grant. There's a little picture of him there. That's kind of cool. Now, seeing as how I've never opened one of these up, and if we do find a chase, I'm going to want a common anyways, we're going to go ahead and cut this bad boy open. That is so cool. This actually features Dr. Alan Grant from Jurassic Park holding that Velociraptor claw. Look at that thing. That is so cool. He's just got a Velociraptor claw, no big deal. Let's get a close-up of this guy. That is one cool pop. There's the back side. Now, one thing that I've noticed a lot of people are not aware of is that these sodas, the pogs that correlate with the soda, are actually cut to fit just on top. This makes it very easy to display your soda pop with your can. So instead of putting it in front of it and taking up even more space, you can actually just sit them on top of that pog. How cool is that? On to the second Dr. Alan Grant. Maybe we'll find a chase. Let's find out. All right, another common. So we're gonna go ahead and keep that bag intact and the pog intact. That's one that we can get rid of because I'm only gonna be keeping one for my own personal collection. On to the third and final. Oh no, we cannot. All commons. But that's okay. This is actually one of the sodas that I wanted for my own personal collection. I do like Jurassic Park. I think it was an awesome series of movies. So we are going to keep the common Dr. Alan Grant and hope that in the near future we can find a chase to accompany him. On to the Roy Kent of Ted Lasso's. Well, who knows? Maybe we got lucky. Okay, this is a common. Common Roy Kent. So the commons are 1 in 12,500 out of the 15,000. 1 in 12,500. And there is the face. Roy Kent, guys. Very cool. Now, since we also don't have one of him yet, we are going to go ahead and cut this bag open and see what this guy looks like. You know, I've been having a lot of problems lately with the black bags being stuck to the bubble wrap. Let me know in the comments if this is a common issue that you have with your soda pops as well. Black bags sticking to the bubble wrap. Oh man, that is something right there. Look at that. Roy Kent in his soccer outfit. He's got his jersey on with the number 6 and his name across the back. This thing is really cool. Now, a little less detailed than some of the pops that I have, the soda pops, but still very cool, very accurate. I mean, they really nailed it in making this pop look like the character. Very cool. So, common. So, common Roy Kent. Now, unfortunately, we only have one more of the Roy Kents, so fingers crossed, guys. Common Roy Kent. All right, so this one we're going to go ahead and leave in the bag. I'm kind of in the mood to pop a few more. So we're going to go ahead and crack Don Swanson from Parks and Recreation's funny TV show. This is a 15,000 piece, and we are going to open up our April O'Neil from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Look at that thing. Very cool. Now, unlike the rest of these, April O'Neil is, if I'm not mistaken, an unlimited print. So they're basically producing as many of these as they want. There's no real collectability to it other than, you know, for your own personal collection. So let's go ahead and we'll start with April O'Neil. Okay. Now, since there is no chance of chase and there's really no collectability, we obviously got to cut it open and take a look at this. Wow. What a detailed pop. This thing is incredible. Look at that. From the Converse sneakers, to the pants, to the shirt, to the glasses, to the dreads, to the cap, this pop is detailed out the wazoo. This thing is totally awesome. I love the star and the circle that they put on the Converse. I love the detail in the pants, torn in the front. I love the jacket and the wrinkles in the sleeves. This thing is totally awesome. It's got detail in the cap. Let's get a close-up on this. Look at how detailed this thing is. There's even freckles on the face. I mean, this thing is just, look at that. There's the little Converse that she's wearing. How cool is that? April O'Neil. All right, guys. Last but not least, Senor Ron Swanson from Parks and Recs. All right, we got a common Ron. Let's get a look at this guy. This thing is just too funny. What a accurate representation of Ron Swanson from Parks and Recs. This thing is just totally awesome. He's got his coffee mug in hand, that big handlebar mustache, nice detail on the shirt, shoes, belt. What a cool soda pop. Now this thing is a 1 in 12,500. There's Ron. This will definitely be one that later on we look to see if we can find a chase for this guy, because this thing is just too cool. All right, guys. Unfortunately, that is all we have for this evening. We have opened up quite a bit of soda products. Only one chase, but hey, I'll take it. One Oogie Boogie chase. And we've got our Soda Pop series that are all commons that will definitely be going into the collection. So guys, after everything is all said and done, we only took the W with one Oogie Boogie chase. But that's okay. We ended up with a few common sodas that we can add to our common soda collection in hopes that we find the chase for these guys. It gives us something to look forward to and to look for when we're out hunting, which is always fun. Thanks so much for watching. Have a wonderful night. Poppin' Pops Guy out.